Hello guys, welcome to the HODL EOS channel where we stay focused on EOS and EOSio blockchains. If you are new, my name is Rob. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell to join the HODL gang. EOS is on fire. New milestones, new records, news from Voice, Blockone making moves, and so much more. And if you've been around for a while, you know my style. I like to keep it quick, no fluff, straight to the point. So let's jump right into this and see how quickly we can cover all this news. Starting off, EOS has passed 2 million accounts, currently sitting at 2,004,628 accounts on the EOS blockchain. A huge milestone to reach, but that is not the only number that jumps off the page recently. Back on June 29th, over a month ago, the EOS mainnet reached a new milestone with 2,773 transactions in a single block, with EOS blocks being half-second blocks. If you double that, that gives you a transaction per second of 5,546. And here is the actual block. You can see transactions 2,773. But look at the CPU cost. 68 milliseconds of CPU. I believe the block limit is 150 milliseconds. So that's just a little over a third full. Amazing. Still so much room to grow. And I mean, once you get used to those half-second block times, it's hard to go, especially to 10-minute block times. Waiting for 6 confirmations on a 10-minute block. Whew. But I'm not calling out any blockchain by name. I like many blockchains, but it's hard to deny the power of EOSio. Next up on the list, we have some tweets from Brendan Bloomer. He's been talking a lot about BTC on EOS. And he also makes some other interesting comments in this Twitter stream as well. Today, wrapped BTC on EOS can deliver sub-second reliable transactions, low-cost computation, high throughput, programmability, through widely known industry standard languages, complementary developer ecosystem, and less reorg risk for DeFi. Blockone also got involved with a mining firm, and it really makes a lot of sense. A couple years ago, cloud mining was all the craze, but you bought those cloud mining shares and you couldn't do anything with them. So it just makes sense to make those cloud mining shares into a token that you can transfer. Let's say you hold one token's worth 1 terahash. Well, when you hold that token daily, you get those Bitcoin payments from the mining operation. And if you want to sell your portion of your cloud mining contract, you put those tokens up onto the exchange and sell them. And then whoever receives them, when they're holding them, they receive those BTC mining profits every day. It makes so much sense to put a cloud mining contract onto a blockchain like EOS and give the users of those contracts the ability to easily sell their portion of their cloud mining contract to another user. And the conversation took a turn. EOS community should launch a proposal that frees the 100 million B1 EOS. They don't deserve as much. After raising $4 billion from EOS token holders, look at what they have done. Almost nothing. Voice even doesn't run on mainnet. Ridiculous. I mean, it's just so easy to tear this apart. First, we'll start off with the Voice. Doesn't even run on mainnet. What kind of product would you launch directly onto a mainnet? That's why they're testnets, and essentially what Voice is running on right now is their own personalized testnet. And then look at what they've done. Almost nothing. A 12x increase in performance since being launched. Name one other blockchain that has done that. Brendan says, but you highlight something so important, that EOS is something much bigger and beyond the control of B1, and its future will be decided by the actions of token holders. I support this. The EOS blockchain was launched by the community, not by Blockone, by the community using the EOSio software from Blockone. And since that launch, what has Block1 done? Continue to improve the software that EOS runs on. The EOSio software, seeing amazing 12x plus increases in performance. And one more interesting point from Brendan, but regarding Voice Social, I wouldn't jump to such conclusions just yet. EOS currently remains a core part of our long-term plans. And he goes on to say, some competing protocols like to suggest EOS is less decentralized than their own, but facts and history proves this theory false. In fact, many upgrades we've released haven't yet been adopted, unlike the unilateral upgrade paths of many other more decentralized networks. And that's another one you hear a lot. EOS is less decentralized. Currently on proof of work, I will not name the blockchains, but on current proof of work blockchains that are at the top of coin market cap, it takes like 3 mining pools to reach 51%. 3 mining pools to reach 51%. On EOS, you would need 11 block producers to reach that same 51% number. Now, if you ask me, I think it's easier, but just for this argument, just as easy to switch your vote on EOS than it is to change your mining pool on a proof of work blockchain. Now, Block1 has taken some very recent action. They created just a day or two ago the sub2.b1 account. And what did they do with this account? They made it a proxy and proxied their B1's EOS to it. So all 85 million plus EOS are now proxied to the sub2.b1 proxy. And the permissions appear to be the same as their previous proxy they created a month or two ago that has 10 million EOS in it with signer 1, signer 2, and signer 3. So there is no evidence on chain about what exactly is going to be happening here, but Block1 signaling they are ready to put their 85 million vote power to work to better the chain. And continuing on the B1 news, if you haven't checked it out yet, app.voice.com is now viewable for everyone, I believe. In read-only mode, you can read, and soon you will be able to sign up, just a few more weeks if you have not got the invite already. The cool thing about Voice now is the human sign-up. New community members will only need to provide their names and take a biometric photo to join Voice. So, a name and a photo, no more driver's license or lengthy process, no KYC. You put in your name, you take a picture with your selfie cam on your phone. Great move by Voice. I think this was a hold-up point for, and a point of contention for a lot of people using Voice. But now, if you feel comfortable with providing your name and taking a picture of yourself, which, I mean, if you have a Facebook or something like that, you should probably be fine with, you can now get onto Voice, or soon get onto Voice, and start earning Voice tokens. If you're wondering why my post schedule hasn't been as frequent as it used to be, you can blame Vigor Protocol. I am a current custodian on the Vigor DAC, building the Vigor Protocol, and this is where most of my time over the last year has gone. It's amazing what the community has created with the Vigor Protocol that is set to redefine DeFi. There's been some big names joining the Vigor Protocol recently, including Eve and Dennis from the #1 block producer EOS Nation. The amount of support and engagement from both of them, providing their expertise and knowledge of EOS and the EOSio software, has been just amazing. So thank you, Eve. Thank you, Dennis, for joining. And there's also been the addition of Colin Talks Crypto and Max Dapp have both joined as well. Vigor Protocol is live on mainnet, but is currently in its final testing phase where only custodians and candidates are able to access the platform. Over this last month or so, the focus has really been on streamlining and making the user experience as easy and as simple as possible, but it will be opening up to the public very soon. So stay tuned for that. And if you have something to contribute, join the Vigor DAC. This is a protocol built by a DAC, built by a community coming together, over 150 candidates and growing, building this powerful tool. Switching gears from EOS, but staying in EOSio, the UX Network is launching their account creation and portal for the UX Network. Now, UX Network is the new Worbli network. These are the guys who bought out Worbli, essentially, and decided to create their own chain. So basically, if you are a Worbli WBI holder that had tokens on the snapshot date of July 10th, you're going to need to register for the new UTX tokens on the UX network, and you'll get tokens allocated to you based on your WBI Worbli balance on June 10th. So to register and claim your tokens, please visit uxnetwork.io. The claim period will expire August 31st, 2020, so about a month. And then on September 1st, the UX network will be activated. And finally, William Shatner himself. The Shatner NFTs on Wax went live yesterday. Sale sold out in 9 minutes. All 10,000 trading card packs sold out in just 9 minutes. And Mr. Shatner tweeting himself, these cards represent a small glimpse into an incredible future. There's such an amazing demand for them. Are you hearing this? Gary V. Now, this NFT release was something we've never seen before. You could either get shards or entire cards in the pack. So it set up a whole nother layer, and what a shard is just a third of a card. So you need all the first third, the second third, and the third third to make a card. And then once you get all three of those, you can combine them. And then at that point, it either turns into the base card or a rare or a super rare. So I have a couple packs of these left. I plan on doing a live stream, opening up those packs, putting the shards together, minting new cards, and of course, doing some giveaways, some NFTs. So if you are interested in that, join the HODL gang, hit that subscribe button, click on that notification bell. 2 million accounts on EOS, new transaction record in a block, Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining on EOS, comments from Brendan Bloomer, Blockone creating a proxy and staking their entire 85 million EOS from the B1 account to that proxy, Voice with no KYC, big players joining Vigor, the UX network, and the Shatner NFT sells out in 9 minutes. So make sure to drop a like. Follow me on Twitter, linked in the description. But that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.